Hi, and welcome once again to the Insurance Adjuster's Nightmare. I'm Burlington, Vermont personal injury and employment lawyer Rich Cassidy. My goal here is to help you understand the inner workings of resolving personal injury claims. If you're listening to this, the odds are that it is because you've already suffered an accidental injury. Yes, it's too late to take steps to be prepared for that injury, but it's better to be thinking now about what you might do to avoid or minimize another one than not to think at all. Life is unpredictable, and it's a good idea to be as prepared as best we can for that which we don't expect. Let me give you an example from my personal experience. A few years ago, a friend and client invited me out to lunch. I got to the restaurant before him, but before long he came in. He sat down and we started to talk. Suddenly I noticed that his speech was slowing. Then it began to be slurred, and finally it stopped. He started to slump a little to the left, and I jumped up and took his shoulder in my hand and prevented him from falling. I have a little first aid training in my background, and I thought I knew what I was seeing. I thought my friend was having a stroke. I shouted to the server and asked her to call 911. I told her to tell them that my friend was having a stroke and to send an ambulance right away. We were only a few blocks from the fire station, and within minutes the EMTs were on the scene. By the time they arrived, my friend had regained the powers of speech and seemed fully conscious again. I described what I had observed to the EMTs, and they took my friend to the hospital by ambulance. Ultimately, my suspicion that he was having a stroke proved to be correct. As you may know, early diagnosis and treatment is the key to minimizing or avoiding the damage of a stroke altogether. The moral is simple. Even basic first aid training is really worth having. Of course, safety is primarily a matter of common sense, but it's not like anyone can offer you a magic bullet to stay safe. You can, however, pay attention to it. If you have a personal injury claim, it's very important that you keep careful track of your recovery. Email us at info@richcassidyylaw.com or call 802-864-8144 for your free accident recovery journal. It's yours for the asking and without any obligation. I'm Burlington, Vermont personal injury and employment lawyer Rich Cassidy. Thanks for listening.